Hello guys, this is a review of the North American Online League Season 11 Round 3. This is a recording. I apologize, I could not make it to the Zoom meeting today. If you guys are wondering, North American Online League, it's free to sign up. You get your games reviewed by one of many reviewers. And chances are you get at least 2 to 3 free reviews by one of these very well-known teachers. One of us is an 8P, and Yilun Yang is a 7P, so lots of very high-quality reviews. We are here, our games are these, and again, apologize to these players who may have been waiting to hear our reviews. I hope this recording finds you guys, and let's get started. First game between Angel Zhou and Muff Simolini. Both of these players are playing at the 3Q level, and let's take a look. Okay. Beginning of the game is quite normal. Now, in the last 2 or 3 review sessions, we have focused on, defending more aggressively or defending more efficiently. And the defensive game is where most of the game is won or lost. So, needless to say, this is where we have had a focus. This time, we're gonna focus on because all of us are imperfect human beings, imperfect Go players. All of us will not be able to achieve as much as we set out to. It's just how the game. It's just the nature of the game. And so what's very important for us then is that we set out to achieve enough. So in other words, we should be leaning towards more aggression rather than less aggression. We should be concentrating on doing, more than we could in order to, start faltering and losing a little bit from our perfect aspirations. In other words, we have to aspire to play very fast, have a lot of goals in mind. And so this game, we're gonna, in these sets of reviews, these 3 games, we're gonna point out places where we feel like we have a pretty good idea of what the players are setting out to achieve. And if it isn't enough, we will suggest some other things that we could be achieving at the same time. In other words, in Go, you have to be an overachiever. You can't just pass and then be good. Okay, so far, all these moves seem to be achieving quite a lot, and so good for these players. This move is an example of a very good move. It's clearly achieving a lot. It's destroying the top, and also it can look to counterattack, like these pushes and cuts. Okay, very good. This Hane as well. Connect is defending very well, and it is a very important area right now after we lose one of our liberties. This is all fine. Yes, we are looking for the proverbial slow move culprits. Okay, quite normal. This move, okay. Right now we do have a suggestion for black. Right now, out of the 2 sides, the bottom side seems to be a bit stronger than the top side. Looks this way to me. If it also looks this way to you, then I will recommend some other ways of playing here. For example, jump sideways, protecting here, jumping here. All these moves will be protecting the relatively weaker side. And also this jump, for example, because it's pushing white into our relative strengths, it's going to do a much better job of attacking white than the actual game moves. Okay, so if this looks the same to you as it does to me, then what I have suggested should make sense. If it doesn't, then it's okay. It's okay. It's totally okay. Okay, so in the game, white was able to move out and also pressure the left-hand side black group, which the weaknesses are beginning to show, and this is why we pointed out that the suggestion earlier. Okay, so this extend. Okay, now I know what this extend is achieving. It's defending the black shape. It's also looking to continue to attack white. Okay, given this, we could note that this peeping, poking move would be sente, and then we probably want to play this as a jump. As a jump, because it will surround more territory. It's faster. It's one space faster, which would make it easier for black to make eyes. If you move faster, you can surround faster. If you're into the territory, this knight's move is another good suggestion. Also, it will help you, for example, if white jumps there, it will help you wrap around and continue to attack white as well. So this is one part where we could try to overachieve and get a better result. So in the game, black just extends. It's basically the same. It's not much different than the jump. It's just a little bit slower. But this is the kinds of place that we are going to point out for us to find the overachieving possibilities. And once you start getting into the habit of overachieving, your moves will become more urgent, and your game would have a lot of lots and lots of good side effects. Okay, so in the game, black played these moves sente, and very good job for white for playing this move first. After this, if you just connect and then push, black will for sure block and give up this one stone for no pains. But having black connect here, it will expose, for example, this peep. Just an example of some of the possible threats for white. So this is using defender's advantage to overachieve, which is quite nice. Okay, so when black played here, that peep is very, very strong. Let's see how the following happened. I see what this move is trying to achieve. This is maintaining the connection between the inside and the outside. This feels a little bit slow to me because we're sort of moving backwards. Instead, moving forwards would be fine for now because we're not afraid of the cut, because of the threat of this Atari, which allows us to ladder the outside stones. So I would definitely recommend trying to overachieve by moving out. Okay, now if black protects the cut, we do need to protect this cut. However, at this moment, remember our defender's advantage. It is a very, very good time to start counter-attacking the outside, because if some sort of trade happens where we can capture a few stones, or if we settle the inside group somehow, then we would never play this J8 connecting move. So this is a way to overachieve by using defender's advantage and strike back or counterattack before you're totally safe, which is very, very important. Okay, so in the game, white slows down a little bit, which is totally okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. So this cut totally fine because this is an overachieving kind of move. Um, right now, black is a little bit weaker than white, although this may not be apparent. But soon we will see black will not be able to contain white because of this simply captures. And before white does that, white can squeeze this black group, and then we have problems on both sides, and white actually has no problems. So this is one where the overachieving temptation, is it's a classic overplay. Okay, so in the game, black does not try to contain white, and here is where the leftover residual problems from earlier are showing themselves, because now black is not alive, and now black needs to make this inside group alive. Okay. This move is peeping at the weakness and also connecting white. This makes a lot of sense, and this move does achieve a lot. No criticisms here. The only possible thing that would be a little stronger would be to peep there and then attempt to capture the bottom on the inside, but then again, this is a direct attack. It's not, this is you smell blood in the water, and then you go for this kind of thing. But in the game, white chose a very, very safe continuation. However, black ignores this move as well. Okay. Surely the inside has some issues, but maybe black can survive. Okay, let's see what happens later. So neither side is punishing this. Therefore, if white does not continue and punish black, then this move must be a slow move, underachieving kind of a move that we will point out. So in many cases, this move itself may not be so bad if it is Sente, but if it is not Sente, then it is just very slow. You would rather spend the move making this Hane in the corner, making this move, making this outwards jump, making this sideways jump, anything, and you would rather jump here to maintain your Sente. Okay. So in the game, white chooses to, instead of continuing to fight in the middle of the board, white chooses sustainable development, which is always good, always a good way to overachieve, which is fine. Gives up the middle two stones for the right-hand side territory. Seems okay, totally okay. Okay. And this draws out black's all or nothing attempt to destroy the right-hand side. Hopefully black lives. If black does not live, then it's all over. And this is not an alive shape, unfortunately. Atari and then Hane. Yeah, this is dead. Okay. Yeah, see, so this is the power of sustainable development. White, white gave up the middle where where white may not have had the advantage in fighting, and surrounded on the right hand side, black invaded. Did not choose an invasion where we're just trying to live with second line stones. Instead, black wanted a little bit more, and as a result, was not able to make this alive. Maybe maybe if we extended, we could make this alive. But yeah, I guess there's I can see this way black is alive. Yeah, so maybe there was a way to live. Maybe oh no, this Atari and extend would that's dead. I couldn't see a way to live. It's just one too little ice space. Maybe the way to go was to play here, but this way we could perhaps get another turn, and this way this is alive because there's two ways to make ice. So perhaps this was a way to do it. Sometimes one space off gives you a little bit more of a sente against the outside. But then again, this is a very difficult life and death problem, so kudos for white to doing this right, and black should not feel too bad for not getting this right. It's a very, very difficult problem, especially because it's in-game. So sadly, white would be ahead by a lot at this point. And therefore black goes for this, which this kind of very aggressive attack, which is quite good. You do have to do this when you are behind. And white goes for safety, cannot be faulted at this moment. Okay, this move is surely underachieving. Yes, attacking the left-hand side black group, even if we could not capture black at the end, something like this must be a little bit better. There's probably a way to just capture black. Okay. Oh, sorry. There's probably a way to, maybe at least make black pay a little more. It's a weird position where white spent a move at f11, and then I am not able to find the super offensive great move to destroy black's shapes at peep. The peep was very strong before because it was Sente. It destroyed a lot of ice space, but with this f11, this peep only destroys a few points. There's no further value to be gained, which very interesting. Okay, so still white has a very good game, and I see not much has happened at the end of this game. Now you'll see the AI tick around because black probably needed to respond here to make the two eyes, but instead black played here, which does expose this this peep again, as we can see here. This is just totally dead. This is a ko. Maybe white has something better than a ko, maybe like this, where white can Atari. So this move made the peep extra strong, whereas this move, once white peeps and saves these, black can still make an eye at b9. And so this blocking back, retreating back move, extending move, made this peep all of a sudden right back into the perfect spot again. So okay, in the game, white did not punish black for this. Well, white did play this peep and then went back. There's probably a precise play to capture black somehow. This move would do it. This is white connecting back without this spot ever being an eye, so that could do it. This move may also do it. This move also works. This move This move should also... Oh, I see how it doesn't work. Black plays here, threatens to make the eye on the second line and one more eye on the first, and then plays here, threatens to make the middle eye. I see. And I expect black to... yeah, this move exposes this nice Sente move to keep black at one eye with the extend. So if white did not do this, then okay. So it all comes back full circle. Black is alive, okay. And the game goes on. White has a between 15 to 20 point lead, which is reasonable given the right hand side died for free. Okay, so based on okay, black messes up in the end here because this move is centered. Wow, this is quite nice. Wow, what a nice play by white to find this seemingly there's no problem here, but this is Sente, and then there's a huge problem. So good job, white. White wins because of slightly more sharpness on the probably life and death and the fighting variations. So both sides played relatively ambitiously this game, which is quite good. Clearly both sides set out to overachieve, and when the overachievers come head to head, black trying to destroy all of white's territory and white trying to capture this black and keep all the territory plus some, one side has to lose, one side gets to achieve, and the other side does not get to achieve the goals. And that's where all the fun is in Go. So always, if you're out for a good game, try to overachieve and you will have it. Okay, our second game is between Mr. Bates and Mr. Kreitz. 2 5Qs. Baduk Kreitz. That sounds like a furniture store for some reason. Furniture store. Crate and barrel is a furniture store. Okay, all right. Shape of Matter, very good nickname. I'm sure we've seen this guy before as well. Again, let's look for the underachieving moves and also point out the good overachieving moves. Okay, this is an overachieving move. When white protects, there is clearly a cutting point here, and it would be totally okay for black to surround a very big territory here, but black chooses overachievement. Great, highly recommended. And when white invades, it's important for black to play this relatively well. So one way to approach this is to pincer, and then when white pushes, just let him have the push. Although the fact that we have to play one more move here makes this definitely okay for white. The reason why we have to play one is this hane and then this cut and then extend. And we play this shape. Black only has 3 liberties, which is not enough against any of these outside white groups. This one white stone can run and get more than 3 liberties. So black cannot capture the 2 white stones. Atari doesn't help. And so as a result, black would lose the corner for in Sente. Or black cannot block here, which would be, again, just too much territory lost. So yeah, so this is the one unfortunate spot of playing in that way. So we could prevent this if we pincered high. This way that wedge is, we can Atari out of that wedge. Let's see how black did it in the game. Black played the block and then extend. Extend. I know black does not want to get Atari'd like this, but This way, black is totally connected on the outside with a super thick bamboo, which is uncuttable and it's super strong thickness. Now remember what you do with thickness after you make it. You push white into your thickness, and then white will not be able to do anything except wait and get captured and surrounded. So white has to move here. Because we made so much thickness here, all the white moves saving the top two stones, they're not going to be very worthwhile, and our moves on the outside would be worth a lot. So this is a case where the thickness can pay off later. In the game way black extends, this allows white to have some more ice space into the corner. This is a good move. This extend is a good move. Just this kind of a move. This allows white to live locally. With two ice locally, black will not have those free attacking moves that we saw in the other diagram. So this is why this move is a little bit underachieving. Okay, so white plays here, and black comes back. Black realizes how important this block is and comes back to here, which is quite good. Fixing the earlier wrongs and, realizing there's a lot left to achieve there, and then place there. Great. Okay, so good job by black so far. Even though white overall gains a little bit because the f15 move is a little bit wasted because of how strong black was already. Black is sort of pushing out from the strengths. Instead, you want to surround and push your opponent into your strengths. You don't want to push out into your strengths. But again, as a common pattern in this game, black realizes and then writes the turn, gets back on track, and these two moves are black on the outside and white on the inside. Inside being the thickness. Okay, so the game goes on. Oh, this is quite an overachieving move by white. High applause from us. Good or bad side, this move is clearly an overachieving kind of move. White does not want to just play this move, this 3-3 move. White also doesn't want to just play the regular defensive move. The next move would be the block, and here this is one space. So at least white wants to do the large knights where it's two spaces, but why stop there? With two stones, we know we can extend 3 spaces. So I like it. And when black plays this one, white does not even block, which is good. Good job, white. The next move would not be a block, it would be a jump, which would be more efficient ice space. And this move, again, quite clearly an overachieving move. Trying to play in an overachieving kind of way is very helpful because it makes us tanuki much more than usual, and that's good. We have to tanuki in order to be always on top of the most important areas of the board. So okay, so peep, black plays here. This is sustainable development. This is quite nice. But white has found a counterattack against the middle group, and white jumps out. This white is very comfortably settling while counterattacking black. So this move is a defensive move. Probably right now we want to make this jump. This is sustainable development and a lot of development as well. Black is concerned about this, which I of course share the concern. If we cannot capture the white stones, we are not going to be able to capture the white stones, and we're going to have to lose some of the surrounding stones against these white stones. It just so happens that right now we have a very good follow-up moves. Like here, this is white dead, so white So all these 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, these are all sente moves. If white plays inside, we can connect, and white only captures 4. We can at least capture these 3, and the outside white stones is also totally floating, no base whatsoever. So this is a good way to respond to the cuts by white, and that would be a very good trade. The best move probably the Satari by white, but if black just connects, it's no big deal. Later, black will extend in sente, white will still have to go back. What white might be aiming at is extending in sente for this ladder, and then cutting in sente for this Atari, and then blocking, saving the inside move there, and then capturing black totally. So black does need to be careful here and play this connect at this point. But this is a great sacrifice tactic in order to hold on, and this cut, which seems to be very, very strong and damaging, turns out to do more damage to white than it does to black. And so therefore this jump is totally viable, and that could be a very good way to overachieve. Now, if you're worried about that cut, maybe another way to overachieve is to peep here. This would fix the cut because of this additional stone here. That would fix it. So, that would be another way to overachieve or achieve more. Okay, so in the game, black pushes out here, gives white the sente, which white very happily turns around and jumps over there to the right-hand side. Now this move is very necessary. There's weaknesses there. So this move is very big. White, this block is also very big, although white loses whatever threats white had on the inside. So I can understand why white does not want to block. Maybe Tanuki is a good option. Another option is to interact with the bottom corner. Again, the block is probably best. So white jumps. This one is attacking. However, this move does not achieve very much value for white. It is right up against many black stones, so there's no territory. And are you really attacking the middle black group? If black plays on the right hand side, it seems like white is in as much danger as black is. So, and clearly the right hand side is a lot of territory, where the jump in the middle is not a lot of territory. Okay, in the game black extends. Yes, at least we should look for the jump or Hane or big knight's moves, so we can move out faster. A good time to extend is when you have concrete threats against the enemy, like if there's a cut like this, that kind of a spot. If we don't, and right now we do not, if white jumps here, we would prefer this N11 stone faster. If not, we look to overachieve and go faster. So here white is moving very, very fast. Okay, I'm sure white has some ways to answer this kind of a threat. I can imagine this move. Who knows? So white is able to move very fast and continue to hold a lead. Okay, in the game, this move is good. This move is good, and this move, let's see how this unfolded. Right now, the overachieving move, play this wedge as a sente move, extend or play whatever you want to play, and give up this one stone, and then give up a second stone, And if black cuts, give up the other two stones as well. And white would have lost 7 or 8 points and gained all the outside influence. Great sacrifice strategies afterwards. If you don't like that, maybe play this Hane, play this Connect. Both of these are very, very good. White connects here. The only problem is this is Gote, which is probably what we said with the trying to get Sente is probably superior. Okay. Remember also overachieving is also trying to get Sente all the time, and if you achieve a little bit more but you lose a move, that is also underachieving. Remember that a Sente is it's worth 15 to 20 points in the middle game. Okay, so so cut, and this starts the all-out brawl for this game. So before, both sides were fighting. I'm taking care of myself. I'm attacking you, sort of arm's length. Right now with this cut, it's fist to fist combat, and this is the exciting part. And seems to be very, very complicated. Although black has this move, which is quite nice. Let's see if black did indeed play these. Black played exactly these. The only thing white can do is Atari, and black is able to now cut off the entire upper side white group in Sente. Quite nice. And this move is a noticeable good point to clamp down on the white ice spaces. In the game black plays here, this is moving into the middle, also very big, but this allows white a chance to try to make this big dragon alive. Let's see if white does it. Cut might be Sente, so black responded. If black doesn't, these moves are Sente moves, and the Atari and this move, they're all Sente moves for a Sente Eye, which makes white live much, much easier. So, okay, this is probably forced. And next, white plays here. This gives black another chance to fix the inside. But black does play very, very ambitiously. Okay. Okay, let's see how this unfolded. There's a weakness here with black's shape, the peep and another peep, and just push and cut. The only way for black to hold on is here. Maybe something like this. Maybe this is okay. Maybe white has to play like this. And it's hard to say. It's hard to say which side has the advantage. And another thing white can do is maybe just play like this move, try to make the ice space. Yeah, this is very complicated. It does not feel like white is totally dead for sure. So, okay, black plays there. White is giving up on the inside, tries to surround the huge bottom and the middle and the left. And while this game is very, very big, it's like a big game, which is very nice, very interesting. Probably this kind of move is played as Joseki. Probably black does want these before running out. Black in the game plays here. We know that living in the corner is easier than living on the side, so going into the side may not be as easy. Okay, let's see. Black plays here. He wants white to Atari, so black can get some Ataris, but white just does. I think instead black probably needs to play in a way that makes a lot of liberties for black. And that's a way to get a lot of aji. In the game, this is very thick, and so even if black survives here on the left, it's not likely to be totally alive. And then white has a dead group on the upper side, so yeah, okay. So in the game, white captures this one, because this one doesn't help white in any way. The only thing it does is attack black. And if you do attack black, maybe you would prefer to poke the eyes out a little bit. I say this because noticeably white has some remaining weaknesses over here. And then in the middle here, this group only has 3 liberties. So for example, when the honey happens, white has to extend, and this extend is almost sente as well, because this honey is sente for this cut. So black noticeably is making a lot of eye space by pushing into white's weaknesses on the right. Okay, so black plays this move. Okay, white plays here. Now this must be a misclick. I'm sure he meant to play on the second line. Okay, so lots of bad things happened to white here. And black does finally push, and black has a very comfortable group right here. White goes in. This is in danger of getting cut off from the back. Just remember our moves here. White now has to block for sure, and then the cut. And remember, this cut is a huge threat, so these 2 stones might be just dead if white, simply answers like this. Something like this is also very strong from black. Okay, let's see how this worked. Instead, black made the eyes clearly underachieving here. At least play this way so that we can make somewhat of an eye there. If white wants to capture us, we might be able to make an eye space over here on the right. This push is sente. This way black is clearly still alive. This way it's not as clear, although this is still very likely alive for black. Make sure you use your defender's advantage. White can't let you make an eye at L1, so 2 has to be played, which makes the pressing move sente for this. So okay, let's see what happened. Black connects, white plays here, captures 4 stones. Okay, black has 1 eye. There's no more aji on the right hand side because the 4 stones died, and it's all up to black to make a second eye inside white's territory here. Again, try to go from the outside in. If there's no eye space anyway, go from the outside in. It would be a bit better. Okay, so inside out, still doable. This is a great move. This is clearly pushing black into the white thickness in the corner. Black would not be sente. There's no eye here. So great. This move is a key move to capture this black group, and with this, white is very likely to succeed. Extend is probably a bit better. White is probably gonna succeed. Okay. Try to honey towards the weaker, connect towards the weaker side. Okay, but this should also work. Okay, this should also work. Yeah, black is grasping at straws, trying to make something happen. Don't connect this one. Play on the outside, and it's gonna be fine. Connect here. It's probably also working. And yeah, black does get a cut here, but very nice. If we play this one, these are sente moves, and a second eye is achieved. So very nice, goes back there. And right now, oh boy, white played such a good game all game. Play here to take away the eye, play here to make it possible to play this move and take away the eye, and the capture is done. This is totally a capture, but this move, this self Atari, Oh, this is a this must hurt. And black is totally alive on the upper side somehow. Yeah, makes us peep first, and then maybe we have a better shot with the peep here. But oh boy, oh boy, the way white did this in the game, black is just totally alive, and yeah, yeah. Oh, very entertaining game. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. At the end, black wins, no problem. Self Atari. Oh, quite exciting. Quite exciting. All right, and here we come to our last game. Also, 2 5 Qs. Let's Panda. Yeah, this guy. We've definitely saw his games before. Again, let's watch out for some overachieving moves. This is one, and this one is quite good. The normal Joseki move is extend one space. That's thick and strong. And so here white says, why don't I trade some of my thickness and strongness for some more additional efficiency in terms of more territory. Quite good. This is not likely bad. This is likely not bad, or this is likely good. Okay. This move, yeah, we extended 2 spaces there. Right now, come on, let's go all the way and approach the corner. What's there to be afraid of, right? Gotta overachieve. This one clearly underachieves a little bit. Okay. This move underachieves as well. Come on. Yeah, it was looking so promising with the overachievement. This is much bigger because the upper right corner is quite strong, so the thickness value for protecting the corner is much bigger than the thickness value achieved by protecting the side. Okay. Okay, black plays a big move, white plays here. Black plays this. Okay. Okay, this is not underachieving because it does do a lot. Okay. Yeah. If it goes to the 3-3, that would be clearly not, overachieving. This one, safe and sound. Pass. This move has a passing score. Give it a pass. Okay, this one definitely wants to protect the corner and the side at the same time. This jump gives the corner up. Okay. This move. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because the turn is Sente, this crawling move basically has to happen. We're not too afraid of the back move because this move is not Sente. We can play here and then is it Sente? Alright, maybe this is Sente, but we can play these moves. We can play this move and connect. We can play this move and leave some weaknesses in white's shape. We can also live by playing in here. So yeah, this move, I know. All right. I think we just have to eat this. Maybe we can cut, but playing the squeeze plays right into the hands of white's move here at R9. So white can just press here and have a very, very strong outside wall and maintain the Sente. If white really wanted Sente, white could play that as well. Probably, okay. So instead white plays the cornerstone. This one is not as big anymore because M3 and M5 exist. They're exchanged with K3 and K4. So where white had the efficiency advantage earlier by having a jump, black had, one space jump, black had a no space extension. White had an efficiency edge earlier. Now in this shape, because white has so much thickness here, these the M line 2 stones are totally wasted. They're surrounding 2, 3, 4 points, and black is getting much more. So here black needs to make this alive by moving outwards. This is possible. This extending connect would also live. Possibly the best is to push out like this and then living like this. If we make another eye on the side, we're totally alive. So white has to play this descent to take this away, and we can move out. Again, another move is to live like this. This way we have noticeably a lot of territory, although a lot is left to be desired as well. If we could get this kind of a shape, that would be much better. But in any case, this shape is clearly no good. White will throw in sente. In fact, white is more sinister placed here in sente. Throw in, he's afraid black is just gonna live in the corner like this and give up the side. Okay, so white wants to kill the entire thing. Okay. Alright, this gives black another chance to move out. But black didn't take it. And as a result, black totally died here. Unfortunate. Now is the time to move out. Secure the second eye if possible. Okay. This will be clearly very good for white. This move probably better. Tiger's mouth okay too. Again, it's because white is so strong on the bottom side here that no move needs to be played for the bottom side at all. So in the game, white extends. Yes, lean towards. You want black to spend a move here, and then spend another move, and then spend another move to jump out. Black will destroy 15 points of white territory with 3 moves. You want black to play here, but so make it possible for black to play here. In this case, when you extend, it's no longer possible for black to make this kind of a directional mistake. So okay, but white still has no problems, so this is totally okay as well. And in the game, black does continue to make the directional mistakes of playing right next to the white thickness. This is very common because when you fall behind, when you lose a group like this game, the easy thing to do, or the natural thing to do, is say, I have to fight my way back. And you look for the most amount of opponent's stones, and you say, if I capture all of those stones, I would have fought my way back. Unfortunately, the more stones you have in Go, the stronger the group generally is. And so if you look for the fight against the bottom group for white, you won't. White is going to play here, play this Atari, play this one, Yasente. Can't play there. And not only do we lose the original group, we lose a second group, and then it's all over. We have no more Aji, we have died more on the inside. So that's unfortunately what we do a lot when we fall behind. And fight somewhere else. If you have Aji, try to use it. If we try to not attempt a capture of the opponent's thickness. Here we have to play this, but we're good enough at reading to tell that this way there's no way we can cut, and there's no, this is clearly unsatisfactory. So black looked for something else. Unfortunately, this was much worse. Luckily, white responded, which is good for black. And so now black at least has some this middle group saved. Still, because black has very few liberties, the connect is 1, Atari, 4 liberties on the inside, black can never fight liberties with the white group, therefore black is still doing quite badly. But we found another good spot for some potential gains, and black played quite well here, saving these stones. Here, white, because this middle group is cut, there is no thickness here, and so this is where black was able to gain a lot, which is good. Hane tried to get this move in Sente, and then just defend yourself is the best way to go at this point. Something like these moves. And this way, white has totally taken care of, well, possibly totally taken care of these weaknesses by having this ladder. If not, then, play another move, totally fine. And the key is to not take care of yourself while you attack, or attack by strengthening. In the game, white attacked, but not by strengthening, and here white needs to go back and defend now. White plays here. This gives black a chance to push through, and now black did make some magic happen attempting this middle fight. This is good. So after this one respite that black was able to get, the following fight black played exceedingly well. He found parts of the white position that was not thickness, and he attacked, and he was able to get some good benefit. Here, this Hane is quite strong. If white blocks this Atari, and then this double Hane is very, very strong. This is cutting off white's escape path in Sente, and white also doesn't have that many liberties, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, in the game, black just defends. This gives white a chance to run. Again, white is still in attack mode, which is very, very dangerous. This attack mode, right now this counter-attacking moves might directly work. Even if it doesn't work directly, black plays here, and now black is taken care of, and okay, let's see how this continued. White played here. So here is the golden opportunity as to transition to the defensive game and move on to the rest of the board. White needed to realize black only has 4 liberties. This one, Atari is Sente, and then this one, white has many, many more liberties than black. Okay, a total waste of a move, and as a result, black is going to be back into the game. You guys can tell by the AI graph. If you are not, if you're playing, wasting a move is always about 20 points in the middle of the game. Okay, so black also kind of wastes a move. Black, but I'm sure because white played the move earlier, white probably connects, and so white connects. Okay, this move. A better move, of course, is to defend territory and live with a group. Of course, the offensive moves. The offensive moves are great. We can always live by playing like this. Well, it's not so clear this is alive yet, but this is alive. And even if it's not alive, it has a lot of liberties, so it's a great time to attack. But black played here. This allows white again to defend the outside. And no, white defends the corner, and this allows black to attack the middle once more. Yeah, in this case, Hane first, and then play these moves. When the throw-in happened, the Hane would be met with this Atari and Atari, so that's why black had to extend. And here, white has a lot more freedoms now, a lot more ice space now. Still, this is very difficult for white. Maybe we run faster like this. Maybe we run right now, and when black turns, just give up the middle stones. Okay, so in the game, white is still in offensive mode. Yeah, this makes black extra strong on the weakest spot, which is the corner area. And it's hard to imagine white making this group alive now. I see, white's attack mode does have some points, but there's no way for white to fight back. Now white has to connect, and then this Atari is quite a nice sequence. Atari doesn't do anything for white. So unfortunately this just does not work at all with this move. In the game, black also didn't see that move, but the attack is going quite well for black. Although right now, remember to strengthen the weakest attacking stones. So strengthen the corner more than the bottom. The bottom is totally alive, and this is dead for sure. This is still dead. Let's see how black did. Black needs to play this block, and there's no ice. This one, it allows white to potentially live with a third of the group in the black corner. I'm sure black does not want to play this kind of a move to capture, and this will not be able to capture in any case. So this left some possibilities for living with a small group in the corner. Okay. And so this compromise is had, and black did capture a huge group, bigger than the corner, so success for black. Capture. Again, try to overachieve, so we want to connect, and tanuki this. Yeah, try to overachieve, make the left-hand side live. Play this, that's another way to overachieve by connecting to the left-hand side. Maybe we could get away with just playing this, and that might be good. Okay, let's see. Another underachieving move, huh? Why don't we capture from the outside? We could also play this move. This move could be Sente. We could play this. We could play Atari. Just Atari here. All good choices. We didn't need to play inside. Okay, at least black connects here now, so that's fine. Okay, good. Another off. Yeah. White connects on the inside, allows black to save the outside, and this is an inside versus outside exchange. Black is achieving a lot on the outside. White loses a point by playing on the inside. So white needs to make use of this shortage of liberties, try to make black capture, and then make the left-hand side live. Okay. So in the game, this went very, very well for black, and black continues to attack. The attack, however, needs to be a turn, and then we can Atari. If white connects, we can play this and save the inside, save the inside stones. So this is a way for black to continue to attack by making the inside stones alive. This way, white gets to live, and black goes for a desperate looking attack. Unfortunately, white is totally alive because of this eye. So that's too bad. Yeah, a botched attack, and white has some advantages now, but yeah, very good Hane move. These are all basically senteis, and okay. Now, as black here, we really don't want to surround the middle territory. Instead, we want to play these moves in sentei, and we want to surround the corner territory, the upper side territory, make this peep, this kind of thing. Now, when white Ataris were dead, so the first move has to be made, but we can probably Hane and play here, this way, even if we, and fight this way. Okay, so in the game, we really don't want to let white play on the outside. We are totally alive on the left-hand side for black. It would be better if black played this move right now. So okay. Definitely invade on the top. Yeah. In the middle game, it's very hard to keep up the pressure against the opponent, and it's very hard to identify the most important areas in the middle game. So, for example, here, surrounding the top is territory is most important. Instead, black surrounds a few points in the middle and allows white to move into the top, like this, perhaps. This move is a safe move, but right now white doesn't need safety except for this one white stone. But if you go and live into the corner or the side, then if the one white stone doesn't matter so much anymore, you don't need to save the one white stone. Okay, so this move a bit slow, and black is the one to first defend the corner. Maybe there, but black is playing where it's big. Okay, I wonder how white is gonna. I see. This capture is sentei, and then this move is gonna make the second eye. So black probably. Yeah. Okay. So it's all equivalent. Black plays these moves. White connects. Black is. Oh. Yeah. White needs to jump into the corner. Jump into the corner like this. Atari, and then jump into the corner like this. All these are great choices. The middle is totally settled. What's really big now is the corner territory. So play these two, and then Tanuki plays the top here. White is doing phenomenally well. So for black, the move needed to be here, and then maybe here. Of course, just Atari here and then here, that would be sentei, that would be best. This way, black keeps the most amount of corner and then gets sentei to play on the top. In the game, black gave up sentei, but white connected, and this not only gives black the sentei, this also gives black the stones, because now white has to capture these. Black plays here, and this whole group is dead. White does play the connect, black does play this, and this whole group is dead. Is it totally dead? Yeah, it's totally dead. So unfortunately, this one, black is really good now. Now the last thing that white can do destroys the top and capture maybe capture the top as well, which is exactly what white goes for. This is quite good. This is the only chance that white has to win the game now. Losing 2 groups after capturing 1, white needs to make the whole top. My guess is black's moves are probably to make a ko here, or do something like this, and then make the eye spaces over here. Okay, let's see how the game occurred. Black plays the strongest moves possible. I think this does give black another chance to do something like this to capture the white stones. Connect maybe, and then maybe white has to play here and play here. This way black lives with half, and living with half is winning. So okay, in the game black of course goes for this move, plays here. Okay, this way black can only get a ko to connect. Okay, very exciting game, very exciting game. Black plays a ko here, plays a ko here. Okay, try to capture this. This makes a ko, it's lighter for white. This makes a ko much heavier for white. Okay. Yeah, so black plays here. This is a ko threat. Does black have any? Yeah, black has a dead group on the inside, so this kind of a move is a threat. Black throws in. Oh, yeah, this is not a threat. There's no 2 eyes. Okay, so this is a big blunder, but white captured. Okay, Atari is a threat. Yeah, that's a... Ooh, is that a threat? Oh, not a threat. Wow, very, very, very nice. My first instinct, even my first instinct, was that it was a threat. This is a threat. White has another one here. Black has... It all depends on if this kind of thing is a threat or not, which it is. White is not alive on the inside, and this kind of a thing is sente. This is unstoppable. So once you respond to the 7, you're gonna have to respond to like another cut, another Atari, and more threats. So white has some here, but wow, so it's quite interesting. In the game, black plays here, not a threat, and white was able to secure the entire capture, I believe. Right. However, the game is very, very close. This is so exciting. It looks like black couldn't win the ko, so black needed to connect. This is for 1 or 2 points. Okay, and this game is gonna come down to the final end games. Okay, so black plays here. This is a gote move, so white should connect here and win on points. White does answer. So not only does, if white answers, white wants this move, so that this move isn't sente. So white loses a point by answering, and it allows black to capture the ko. Ah, wow. So black is in flailing around mode. Black clearly does not think that he could win by the end game. So white won by half a point at the end. Wow, I didn't expect the last game to last this long, and by half a point. And in the end, I believe at these times when black captures a ko, black could win the ko, and this would end up with black winning, because white can't win the last ko. Black is gonna win by 1.5 points. But At the end, black just totally 2-point endgame. And white connects, so this white makes an extra point, black loses an extra point for exactly 1/2 of a point victory. Wow, wow. Very exciting game. Uh, okay, I have to say the today's games were quite nice. Very enjoyable. Yeah, try to achieve. Whenever you try to overachieve, you get a very good game. When your opponent also tries to overachieve, you get a very fighting, interesting back and forth kind of game. That's what Go is all about. And enjoy, and I hope you all overachieve in your future games. See you guys next time.